And then, man, so I got the question that I want to ask, and I'm gonna just give my breakdown on who I think will actually be in the running towards the rookie of the year, right? At first, for most people, it was like a foregone conclusion, right? Everybody had Caitlin Clark being the one that was going to get the rookie of the year. But you have somebody like Angel Reese who basically stayed to herself and grind, and she continued to grind, and she just basically made a name for herself. And she's now, in my opinion, one of the top people in the running for the rookie of the year. Now, is it just Caitlin Clark? No, it's not a foregone conclusion. If we look at these stats, which I'm showing you guys right now, who is in the running for being the rookie of the year currently, right? So a lot of people, they wanted to just base it off points, but now you can't do that. You can't just base it off points now. We looking at these two young ladies graphs and stats, and you can see, man, Angel Reese is not that far behind. Now, if you want to go by points, I mean, yeah, she's beating her in points in assists or whatever. But I'll say this: in my opinion, based on the tangibles, I am going to go with Angel Reese. I'm not going to make this video extra long. I'm not going to do any of that. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to get straight to the bottom of it, far as what I believe, because I just think that a lot of people doubted Angel Reese and what she did when they talk about records. Any record that Caitlin came close to, they always made sure they said something about it, but then they kind of whispered somebody like Angel Reese's feet as well. So now she's one of the ones I believe that that end up having, what is it, 7 or 8 straight games with a double double. She's the first rookie to do that, and she's one of the first rookies to have 25 and about 16 since Aja Wilson. So I want to give her credit. This lady deserves a lot of credit. Nobody had Angel Reese in the running towards becoming a rookie of the year. Now she's showing you guys that she actually belongs. These two ladies are bringing eyes to this league, and it's very necessary. They had a game where it was very, very packed, and not only that, man, it was very exciting. The Chicago Skies end up only winning by 1 point, but they got the win after being down by 15. But that also just showed what Angel Reese has done, what she's capable of. And the fact that she's a rookie and playing with all of these dogs in that league, it just shows you that she's in the running. She says, he says Caitlin is the best. And I'm gonna be honest with you, she's not the best. She's not even close to being the best. Angel Reese is not the best. But like I say, she's probably one of the best big men in the league, but I can't say that she's the best. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go out. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But I'm gonna go out, and here's the thing. Here's the bigger picture, and I want everybody to understand the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that now that we got eyes on the WNBA, let it be a rivalry. You know what I'm saying? As Caitlin Clark said, I think it's now a rivalry, right? I got you. I got you. I'll sub back for sure. But please let it be just about the game, because we bring race too much in it, and I understand it do. A lot of her fans are about that, but like I want to make it about the game. I want to bring the spotlight to the game, and the game that these ladies had, man, it was just full of excitement. Y'all seen the crowd. They had some Caitlin Clark fans. They had some Angel Reese fans. Like, they had a bunch of fans or whatever, and it really lived up to the hype. And if you really watch both of these teams play, it's always a close game. Nobody just goes above the other. Nobody's just, blow the other team out. They're both evenly matched, and they beat some of the good teams in the league. Like, for instance, Chicago Sky ended up beating the New York Liberties. I think they beat them like twice this year. And far as I want to say, the Indiana Fevers, they had almost a 4-game winning streak. That would have been the first time in what they said about 5 years, 5, 6 years. So both of these teams, as I mentioned, they both need to be successful. Once these two teams are successful, the league will even go higher, right? We see that it's a rivalry there. We see that both of these teams can compete with each other. Both of these teams got two phenomenal uh players, right? Rookies. And they're going to take their team to the next level. So now what we need to do is make sure that we give everybody else that's in the league that's good, like the Enrique Agumbuale, the Angel Wilsons, give everybody they shine. Once we give everybody they shine, then it's going to be a good thing, being that we can say, hey, we got a headliner. We got Asia Wilson versus Caitlin Clark. We got uh, Aaliyah Boston versus Camilla Cardoso. Excuse me. So we want to do that. We want to spread the love throughout the league and make the league very interesting, because I'm deviating away from the NBA. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, because the NBA, y'all see, is more about politics. The WNBA, these ladies are really trying to compete. So I'm going to the WNBA. I don't know about nobody else, but man, we definitely we're getting some good games from these ladies. And I think that the WNBA can expand even more if we stop making it just about two players, which are two really good players. But based off these stats, who would you give the nod to currently? Now I know Cash said that he will, right? I know that Cash said that he would give it to Caitlin, right? But based on these stats, who would y'all be giving it to right now? This is currently what they're looking at right now. This is the statistics. Who is winning the Rookie of the Year race right now to y'all? Who is winning? Because we talking about two rookies, man, which is crazy, right? The fact that they're putting up these type of numbers. Who are you giving it to? We got uh Angel Reese, which is she got 13.2, 11.1 rebounds, right? This is what she averaged currently. 2.1 assists and 1.7, almost two, two steals per game. And then we got, for Caitlin Clark, we got 16.2. Then we got 5.4 rebounds, and then we got 6.2 assists, right? And then we got 1.4 steals. So looking at these stats without any biasness, like take the biasness away, which one of these is harder to actually do? Which one is harder? If you really look at it, I'm sweating, man, sweating. If you really look at it, which one of these is harder? He says Angel Reese has the stats and the leadership she's shown already, even as a rookie. So and Cash says he's going with Caitlin. He says she is the best. So that's a good thing. And I'm also still sub to you, Cash. But like, just imagine though, man, what these two young ladies is going to do the next season. Because right now, both of them are doing some amazing things. I'm no longer like I literally took a break from the WNBA because I got tired of them just making it about these two women, and they doing some amazing things, as y'all can see. Also, man, if y'all like the content, definitely hit the subscribe button. But like, we got two of these young ladies who's bringing eyes and excitement to the game, and to me, they taking me away from the NBA for this reason. The NBA, as y'all know, is very political. I don't want to deal with the politics. I want to deal with the fact that I can just watch the game, and I don't have to worry about the referee just calling certain calls that don't make a lick of sense just for the sake of making sure that a specific team win. I'm tired of all that. I don't want to deal with that no more. So, I think both of these ladies are really good for the game. And look, man, this is the thing that we need to start doing and understanding. Two things can be great at the same time. Two people can be great at the same time. Two things can be true at the same time. So if we give these ladies the respect that they both deserve and stop just making it about, just who you like and appreciate the game, I promise you, we're gonna get the best of it. We're gonna get the best of both worlds. You feel what I'm saying? So I think right now though, if I had to go with it, I am going to say Angel Reese. The reason why I say that is because the fact that she averaged a double double, 13 points. She averaged 13 points and 11 rebounds. I feel like that is a little bit harder than getting 6 assists, right? I think that's a little bit harder. I think the rebounds, you got to do more fighting. You got to do a lot of clawing, scratching, and pulling to get those rebounds. And then on top of that, a lot of them is offensively. So I think that she extends a lot of plays when it comes to the skies. And I think that she is the biggest reason why the Sky have as many wins that they have, because she extends a lot of plays when they miss the shots. And I think she has a lot of putbacks. But this is the funny thing though, when people say, man, she gets so many rebounds because a lot of them is based off her own misses. That's not really true, but she do get blocked a lot. And hey, if anybody know Angel Reese, tell her that I need to coach her, because whoever's coaching her not doing a good job. And the reason I'm saying that is because y'all see when she posts up, she always goes up too early. She needs to take that extra dribble and then establish position, then go up for the shot. A lot of times she don't do that. She just go up. A lot of times she trip, and then sometimes she get blocked. So I wouldn't recommend whoever's her training coach. I wouldn't recommend that they continue to do so, because they not doing a good job. They not doing a good job. She always either gets blocked, or she end up trying to shoot the ball for a layup too soon because her footing isn't right. So the people that's training her, fire them. Come to me. I help you out. You know what I'm saying? And far as Caitlin, you already know what I said. If she want to get back on the Iowa Hawks or what is it? Black Iowa, I forget their name. But if she go back to Iowa, right, days, what she's gonna have to do is she's gonna have to have screens set for her, so that way she can run through the screen. They set the pick, she's open, she can shoot the ball, without any type of interferences. If she keep bringing the ball up, she's gonna be exhausted. It's hard to shoot when you're exhausted. Y'all see that she has to do a lot to get open. So the best way to do it is to since she got to run anyway, run around the perimeter. She can do it at her own speed. Go around the picks, set up. That way what I'm saying, she's open for the shot. And if not, somebody is going to be open for her to make the pass to, so where she can have some more assists. But if they're just bringing the ball up and they want her to bring the ball up and shoot, okay, it's Hawkeyes. Our Hawkeyes. So if they just want her to bring the ball up, you know what I'm saying, and try to make every play and be a part of every play, that's not going to work for Caitlin. She got to be off the ball. She would be better positioned if she played the two as opposed to playing the point guard. If they can instead let Kelsey Mitchell run the point and let her roam, let Caitlin roam, then they're going to be in a better position. And I also told y'all, if they wanted to win, who they was going to have to go through. I said Aaliyah Boston is the key to them winning, because all they have to do is work from the inside out, Can't too many people guard her. Aaliyah Boston, and the reason I get upset with Aaliyah Boston is because she is not aggressive enough and can't nobody guard her. So if she end up playing the way that she's supposed to play, then they're gonna be a very hard team to beat. They're gonna be very hard, except for when they play like somebody like Chicago Sky. Because here's why I say that: with Chicago Skies, they're big, just like the Indiana Fevers, right? They're very big, just like them. You got Cardoso, who's just the same size as Aaliyah Boston, so she can box her out. And then they got Nalissa, Smith. Like, she's a person that can get boards as well, but they got somebody that can kind of X her out, like Angel Reese. So these two teams are equally yoked. That's why every time they play, it's always a good game because they play just alike. They got a really good shooter in Marina Mabry, the Chicago Skies, right? The Indiana Fever got a good shooter in who? Caitlin Clark. So that they kind of cancel each other out. Then you got Kelsey Mitchell. Then you got Kennedy Carter. She's a really good player. So they have a lot of evenly matched players that X each other out. And I think that, it's going to be a great series. But y'all already know who I think is the best team in the league. Y'all already know. I think that the Las Vegas Aces is the best team in the league, although they don't got the record to prove it yet. But you see, they just beat the Connecticut Suns. They will beat all the top teams because they have a system that works for them, and they play the most established turnover-free type of game. And when they do turn the ball over, then they end up losing. But those are the teams that I think that are really good, man. But like I said, man, if y'all like the content, definitely hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate all y'all, for tuning in. But who do y'all got, man? Y'all hearing me ramble, but who do y'all got far as for this rookie of the year, current race currently? Who do y'all got winning? Because both of them, as I mentioned, they are dogs. We can put to rest that Angel Reese can't play, and we can put to rest that Caitlin Clark is not a good player. Both of these ladies matter for the game, and their success of the team also matters for the game because now you got the eyes. You couldn't even find an open seat when they both played. You feel what I'm saying? You couldn't even find an open seat because they understand that this is really a rivalry. A lot of people want to say Magic Bird. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with Magic Bird. And when they play, you get all this type of excitement. Let's go with that. But let's go with also Asia Wilson versus Arike Agubuwale. Or let's go with Breonna Stewart versus Diana Taurasi, right? Or let's go with what's her name? Brittany Griner versus Leah Boston or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? We need to make pairs for the WNBA if they want it to grow the way they're supposed to, because she literally can't be at every arena. Angel Reese can't be at every arena. So what we want to do is bring eyes to those other ladies that's balling as well. And then, we want to put some eyes on them. And also, now, could we make a case that if Caitlin Clark go to the USA team, do we now put Angel Reese on there? When we looking at these type of statistics, do we now put them both on there? Right? Hey, man, that's a question that deserves a real response, right? Because a lot of people, they're fighting to get Caitlin Clark onto the Olympics team, but then now we got to ask and we got to make a case. Do we put both of them on there? You know what I'm saying? When we talk about putting the eyes on there, do we gotta we gotta shed the love for both of them? So anybody that's listening, look, man, I ain't about that other stuff, bro. I'm for trying to make sure that both of these young ladies get the shine and the credibility that they deserve. And we know that both of these ladies are known for a reason, and they're bringing a lot of interest to the lead. Now, I think it's up to the others to make sure that the eyes stay on the lead. Now, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark brought the eyes to the WNBA. Now, could the other ladies that's in the NBA, the top dogs, we know Asia Wilson doing her thing. We know that Arike Agibuwale doing her thing. We know that Breonna Stewart is doing her thing. We know that Jewel Lloyd is doing her thing. But can they sustain it to keep the eyes on them? And that's the biggest thing. And you know, one of the ways I think that the WNBA will get over the hump if they can keep it physical. If they take away the physicality of the game, like they did for the NBA, then a lot of people are going to lose interest. And I'm still up for people lowering the rim. If they can do that as well, I'm all for it. But man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. I didn't even expect to even be on this long, you know. But for y'all grace, you know what I'm saying, for y'all being on here and for y'all, rocking with me, I definitely appreciate that. So I stayed on longer. And the last thing I would ask from you guys, is to hit the like button and subscribe if you like the content. But that's all I got for now, man. We need to start giving these ladies their flowers while they can smell them. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for now, man. Thank you guys.